YouTube stream live. TikTok stream live. And we are good to go. On my phone. Okay, hello everybody, how you doing? Welcome aboard. Welcome back to Minecraft Monday. We'll give it a minute for people to join. Sorry we're starting a tad late today. And I'm starting the stream off coughing and spluttering. I apologise. But hello and welcome. We're back in Minecraft. We'll get started in just a few moments. How's everyone doing? Let's, start a bit of a conversation while we wait. Good weekend? I had a pretty good weekend. Okay, maybe we should just dive straight on into it then. Normally there's a few people here by now, but I guess not today. We'll just get started straight away. So welcome back to Create at Astra. Today we're going to be continuing with... Oh, that's working again now. Yes, okay. So a good place to start is by mentioning that the alarm actually works now. I'm not sure how or why, but it randomly started working again. Just go and replace this. Oh shit, I broke the target as well. Lovely. Okay, so the plan for today, I'll tell you when we get back to base as we just start doing a bit of smelting. The plan for today is quite busy. We've got a lot to do. We have a tremendous amount of work to do today because, as you may already know, we are going to be moving to a 2-week schedule in August. So we're going to be playing Minecraft once every 2 weeks instead of once a week in future. And that means we got to make a lot of progress quite quickly. Are you doing that elevator? Yes, Daniel, we will be doing the lift today as well as some other stuff. But yeah, so... Sorry, I've got something in my eye. We're not off to a great start today. Okay, I think I'm alright. There we go. I can see again. Is it an eyeball soul? Good one, Pete. Okay. Oh, wait, one thing. I just need to check, by the way. Yes. Okay, never mind. Right. Let's start again. Let's do a mulligan on the first 5 minutes, and let's start again. Hello, everybody, and welcome back to Create at Astra. Today, we have got quite a lot of work to be getting on with. So, we are going to be moving to a 2-week schedule in future, which means we're only going to be playing Minecraft once a fortnight instead of once a week, and it means we really need to get some stuff done today, because we're 15 episodes in. This is episode 15 of this series, and so far we have focused almost entirely on Create, specifically, which is one small part of this mod pack. There's lots of other mods that I want to get stuck into as well. So the plan is, today we're going to try and not finish the create stuff, but we're going to try and, you know, complete the most important bits of automation from the create mod, so that next time we do a Minecraft stream, we'll be able to start focusing on another mod, specifically Ad Astra. I want to start focusing on Ad Astra. It's about time we started looking at building some rockets and going to space. There's a lot to get stuck into with Ad Astra as well. If I just search up globe, there's a globe for each planet that we can visit. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 19 different planets that we can visit, including Earth. So there's 18 different planets and moons that we can go to in Ad Astra. And I want to make sure we go to every single one of them. So we really do need to get stuck in with the Ad Astra stuff quite soon, which is why I want to today try and finish off as much of the important bits and pieces from the Create mod as we possibly can. So what specifically we're going to be doing, I will tell you in just a moment. You should farm for netherite, says Pepsi Cap. I don't really need netherite at the minute, Pepsi Cap. It's not really a priority right now. Eventually we will go for some netherite. We're still mostly on iron, to be honest. We do have a bit of diamond gear, and we got a few diamonds, you know, here. But for now, we've not really been focusing on the armor that much, or the tools, which is why we're still on iron for the most part. Let me just see if I've got some leggings actually. We don't. Well, we can make some. What mod pack is this? This mod pack is a mod pack that I made myself called Create Ad Astra. If you're in the Discord server, you can download it in the Minecraft channel. Okay, we're asleep. So, what specifically needs doing today? Well, first of all, we need to finish the elevator. So we started building this last time, and we do actually have a working, you know, the lift itself actually works, but we need to decorate it up a bit because it looks a bit of a mess right now. But we do have a... Oh. We don't have a working elevator because I disassembled it for some reason, but we're gonna finish the elevator today. We're also going to be filling up this floor with our ore processing equipment. And there's a couple more machines that need adding on the middle and lower floors as well. So what I've done to make this a bit easier is I've built the blueprints in my testing world like I usually do. And I've just made schematics for the entire building. So we're going to build a schematic cannon. We're going to put the schematics into the schematic cannon, and it's going to put it all together for us. So that's the first thing we're going to want to do, is make a schematic cannon. You'll see what I mean when we get started, but if you've not seen the schematic cannon before, it works a little bit like the copy and paste gadget, except with a schematic instead. You do need to power it with gunpowder, and you also need to put the actual blocks in. But basically it just places the blocks for you so that you're not spending too much time doing that yourself. So let's check out the recipe for a schematic cannon. What mods, says Jessie's girl? There's about 100 mods in the pack, the main ones being Create and Ad Astra, but there's quite a few other bits and pieces as well. Hi Charlie, how are you doing? Okay, dispenser. Oh, I've collected up plenty of building materials as well. I did a little bit of an expedition off camera, just got a stack of crimsite, basalt, tuff, granite, you know, important building blocks and stuff like that, because we are going to be doing a lot of building today. What happened to your voice? You're so pretty. Did you get a cold? No, Jessie's girl, I'm just transgender. And this is my normal speaking voice. Okay, what are we going to do? We were going to make a dispenser. Oh, we need a bow. I think we got some bows in storage. Why are you called Ashbridge Industries? Says Rojaro. Ashbridge is my surname. So Ashbridge Industries is just like my brand name, if you like. Okay, dispenser. 2 smooth stone, 2 blocks of wood, and 2 blocks of iron. So good job the iron drill's up and working at full capacity now, because we're going to need quite a lot of iron for the upcoming stuff. Are you into girls, or guys or girls, says Richard. I'm not fussy, Richard. What's the plan for today, says Charlie. Well, Charlie, we have a lot of building work to do. As I was saying earlier, if you missed the start of the stream, we are moving to a 2-week schedule now, which means we're going to be playing Minecraft less often, which means I really want to start making some progress on some of the other stuff in the mod pack. So today we're going to try and sort of wrap things up for Create, at least for the time being. We're going to finish building the most important bits and pieces, so that next time we can start focusing on some of the other mods. Okay, we got a little bit of gunpowder. We're also going to need the actual schematics. Get a schematic table out. Do we have any blue dye? We don't. We do have a lapis. So we'll get a bit of that out. And do we have bone meal? Yep, just a little bit. And we got a couple of bones as well. That's handy. There we go. Light blue dye. Paper. So we're going to need at least 3 schematics, because I've just made a schematic for each floor of the building. So here we go. If you see here, we got one called Floor 1. Might take a while for it to actually build the schematic, because it's quite a big build. Basically, I've just made a schematic for each floor of the building. Like, I've done schematics for the entire floor. Like, you can see the size of the box here. The bottom floor is going to be easiest because there's only one new machine to be added to the bottom floor. But if I put the schematic in, ooh, there you go. So you can see the biodiesel generator. We've already built that. The schematic cannon won't place any blocks that are already like in the places that they need to be. So as long as we line this up perfectly with the stuff that we've already built, like this, it won't place down any of these blocks because they're already there, but it will place down this new machine here, which is actually a train track factory, and it will place down the elevator shaft here as well. So all you need to do is put down the schematic cannon, you put the schematic in, you put some gunpowder in, and if I press play, it will tell us which items we need to actually build this schematic. So if I put a clipboard in here, it will give us a complete checklist. Let's see what we need. Here we go. Okay. So we need to provide it with all of this stuff for it to be able to build everything on this floor. So I guess let's get started. Let's just go one by one and get everything on the list, shall we? Let's go over to the storage vault and see what we've actually got already, because there'll be a few bits and pieces that we've already got. We also might need to provide it with a little bit more gunpowder. I don't think we're going to have enough gunpowder to do the whole building. I don't know how much gunpowder it uses per block, but we can always make some more of that. Okay, we don't have any funnels. We don't have any kelp either. Why? How do we not have kelp? We seem to never have any kelp. Okay, I'll go get some more. I think it's because I turned all of the kelp into conveyor belts, but some of it needs to be just actual kelp. Either way, we can go and grab some. Have I played Satisfactory? I haven't played Satisfactory, no. It's on my Steam wishlist, but never got around to it. Big fan of Factorio, though. And we'll be playing some of that on stream soon as well. Next Thursday. Yep, Factorio Thursday's coming back for anyone who enjoyed watching it the first time round. Okay. So we got a little bit of kelp. Should be enough to make what we need for now. Oh, you'll also notice, by the way, I've built a little portal for the train to get into the building, and I've also built a short section of railway track. And this is the design that we're probably going to keep for the railway going forward. We aren't going to get round to building the railway today, or at least I don't think we will, but you can see over there I've marked a small bit of track over there as well, where I want to connect it up, and that's going to go off in that direction towards the iron ore mine. But yes, we've got a little entrance here for the train to get into the building now. What do I do with kelp? Do I smelt it or cook it? I can't remember. I think we cook it. Would be a good stream. Possibly, yeah. I think, like I say, I have streamed Factorio, and that's always fun. So maybe Satisfactory would be something that we could check out in future. Okay, dried kelp. And I think to make an andesite tunnel, it's literally just kelp and andesite, right? There we go. Okay, so we got the first item on the checklist, an andesite funnel. Now we need 6 andesite girders, which I think we might already have in storage. This stream's going to be a lot of just gathering materials, by the way. Fair warning in advance, so we'll try and keep the conversation up to make up for it. Andesite ladders. I'll just type in andesite and get out any andesite-related stuff, because we'll probably need most of it. There we go. Okay, we got the girders, we got the ladders. We don't have a trapdoor, do we? What do we need a trapdoor for? I mean, they're cheap, so let's just make one anyway. Oh wait, they're not as cheap as I thought they were. We need 4 of them. There we go. Okay, trapdoor. 2 barrels. Do we have barrels? We don't have barrels. I'll tell you what, I'll get some birch logs out as well. They'll come in handy. And, oh, did that a bit wrong. Okay, there's the barrels. I'll go and sleep real quick, because it's getting dark. Oh, I'll tell you what else. When the schematic cannon's up and running, we need to go and do some work at the other mining drills as well. You may recall last time I mentioned that the current mining drill setup doesn't work. The diesel generator has been updated, so it's no longer powerful enough to power the machine. So what we did over at the iron mine is we stuck in an extra water wheel just to give it a little bit more power. We should probably do that at the copper and zinc mines today as well, because once we've finished building what we're building today, we will be able to start processing all of our ores in bulk. So yeah, probably a good idea to make sure that we're actually going to be producing the ores that we need to power the machinery. Okay, sign. Black banners. Ah, interesting. We don't have wool. We do have string, but not enough. It's 6 string per banner, right? 6 wool per banner. Right. There's some sheep near the iron mine anyway. Let's just head over there. I say near. Near-ish. Oh, I also discovered there's a really cool cave system right underneath the iron mine. Let me just show you. If we head over in this direction a little bit. There's this huge cavernous cave system which would be really cool to build in. And I think we probably will if we have the railway come through. Because the railway is going to come out just here, which means that it'll be able to go straight into this cave. Look at this. Look at this. This is insane. So I definitely want to build in here. I mean, can you imagine a huge suspended, like, viaduct going straight across this cavern? This looks like such a cool place to build. And it's right underneath the iron mine. So yeah, we'll probably be building in there at some point. Do you wear stockings, says Jamal? I don't, Jamal, no. Those turfs seem like real feminists, says Extraterrestrial Alan. Good one, Alan. We're not doing that today, but good one. Okay, any sheep about? Oh, do I even have shears? I do have shears with me. Good. Abandoned portal here. Any goodies? Not bad. Okay, we're already starting to get quite a full inventory today. And all the sheep seem to have vanished. There were oh, they're over there. We just went a bit too far in the other direction. So we're going to need, what, 18 wool? Is there any other wool-based things that we need? We do need 2 seats for the lift. The lift is going to have seats in it. So we need a block of wool each for those as well. So let's just get like 20 blocks of wool. That should be enough. What mod pack do you use, says Mason? So the mod pack is called Create Ad Astra. It's a custom mod pack by me. And you can download it in the Minecraft channel on the Discord server. There's a link in my bio if you want to join the Discord server. No texture pack, but I am using a shader called Mellow, which is really, really beautiful. Who's your favourite artist, says Jamal. What kind of artist are we talking, Jamal? Okay, that's 18. Oh wait, can we clean wool? Can we change? Oh yeah, you can change the color of wool just with dye. Music. My favorite solo artist is Billy Joel. I love Billy Joel. Oh wait, hang on. That's only 18. We need 20. So we're still 2 blocks short. Ooh. Oh, for God's sake, can't get over to the simple tree. Okay, there's a sheep there, but it doesn't have any wool on it. Anybody? Hello. Any sheep with wool on? Ah, that one's got... Has it? Where's it gone? There you go. Right, perfect. That's enough. So we need 18 black and 2 red. Oh god, why is the terrain so weird here? Okay, back to base. We're going to need ink as well, aren't we? To dye the wool black. There are a few squid in the water, just over here though. Oh, for God's sake. Right, squid, they're too fast. Squid swim too fast in this game. It's really annoying when you're trying to kill a squid and it fucking swims away at light speed. Also, what... Why are they not dropping ink? Do you need a good PC to run mods and shaders? I don't think so. I think you can get by with a fairly low-end PC for Minecraft. I mean, I started playing Minecraft on a laptop way back when. How you doing, Jess? Welcome to the stream. Okay, right, so I'm noticing that none of these squid appear to be dropping ink. So, where do I get ink from? I think one of the mods is changing how ink is acquired. Ah, we need to chop squid on a chopping board to get ink this time. Interesting. I don't know how much it's going to yield either. 50% chance of getting 3 ink sacks. We'd best get a few squid then, just to be safe. Oh, swim up, swim up, swim up. Ah. Okay, we got 5. 6. Get one more just for good luck. Or not, it won't let me kill him. Okay, this was bad luck. Bad luck. But we got 7 squids. That's not bad. It's better than nothing. So if there's a 50% chance to drop... I'm not going to work out the percentages. Let's just go and chop them up and see what we get. Can you dye a banner after it's been crafted, or do you have to dye the wool first? I'm not going to risk it. Well, we could just check the recipe, actually. Hang on. No, you can't change the colour of an existing banner. You can only... Yeah, you have to craft it in the colour that you want it to be, the base colour. Go to sleep, please. It's my birthday today. Happy birthday. Thanks for You're Awesome, Jess. And, oh, someone else sent a gift as well. Oh, the Heart Me as well. Thank you, Jess. Do you play Train Sim World? I don't really play Train Sim World. I do have Train Sim World, but I much prefer Train Sim Classic. And we will be bringing that back soon as well on stream. Oh, we got a couple of squid here. How about that? Do we have a knife? Yes, we do. It's already in the chopping board. Good. Okay. Let's see how much ink we get from this. We got 50... Oh, we didn't get enough ink. Can we chop the calamari, and will we get ink for that as well? Minecraft Monday, says Cozzy. Yes, Cozzy, how are you doing? Welcome back to Minecraft Monday. We need 3 more ink. Better kill some more squids then. At least we can make some red wool for the seats, because that's just, you know, poppies. There we are. And wait, how do we make a seat actually? Is it literally just... Oh, it's a slab. Okay. Okay, so these are the seats. We're going to be putting these inside the lift, so you can sit down in the lift while it's going up and down between floors. Very cool. Right. More squids spotted. Oh, is that a gar? It is! Cool. Okay, that's one. So, it seems like the chances of getting ink from a squid are much lower with the cultural delights. Because there's only a 50% chance that it'll drop ink when chopped on the chopping board. Also, we really haven't explored much of the Farmer's Delight side of things either. We've got like 8 different Farmer's Delight mods. We got Farmer's Delight, End's Delight, Nether's Delight. We got Aquaculture, which has Farmer's Delight integration. We got a lot of Delight mods. But we haven't really done that much cooking because we got everlasting beef, so we just don't really need to eat at the minute. The everlasting beef does feel a little bit cheaty. So it would be nice to switch back to real food eventually. Maybe we can save the everlasting beef for when we go to space, you know. That can be our space rations. I feel so wrong you're not on Farming Sim, says Jay. I don't actually play Farming Sim any more than my other games, you know. It's always fun when someone watches, like, when someone's like a regular viewer of a specific stream. Like, because there are people out there who, like, watch my Farm Sim Friday streams, but they don't really tune in for the other streams, so it's always a bit weird when you come along to a stream that you don't normally join. Thanks for following, by the way, Jay. What shaders are you using? The shader I'm using is called Mellow, and it is absolutely fantastic. I had never even heard of it before I started playing this mod pack, but I just was browsing the shader packs on CurseForge. I came across it. I thought it looks pretty interesting, and honestly, I think it might be the best shader I've ever played with in Minecraft. It's really, really cool. It's absolutely gorgeous. Okay, 3 banners. 3 black banners. There we go. Cross them off the checklist. We've still got quite a few more bits and pieces to be doing here. Do you play Microsoft Flight Sim or Train Sim World? I don't play either of those, Jay, but I do play Train Sim Classic, and I will be starting that up again next Saturday. You use Creative, says Ben. I do occasionally play on Creative, yes. I don't use Creative on this world, because this is my survival world. Only here till 4:30 today, says Charlie. No worries, Charlie. Okay, brass funnel. I think we've already got one of those. Yep. All of this is just for the bottom floor, by the way. We're going to need to do all of this again for the next 2 floors as well. Okay, we don't have any chain conveyors. Not an FS25 today. No, Leisure Centre. Next Farming Sim stream will be on Friday. Okay, at least these... The chain conveyors are actually really cheap. Oh, I've accidentally made 4 of them. Well, that's how cheap they are. 19 chutes, I think we've already got. Do we not have chutes? We got 9 chutes. So we need to make another 10 of those. But they're cheap. Wait. If I remember the recipe. Yeah, 2 plates for 4, so we'll just make 6 plates. There we go. Okay, that does it for chutes. Cogwheel, yep. Composters, 3. We don't actually need the composters. They're already there. I don't know. For some reason it says that you need to place composters even though they're already in the right place. Bit weird. Same with the folding doors. We don't actually need those. I think we do need the copycat, but the copycat stuff we're definitely going to need. That's all made of zinc. Like, all the copycat stuff is just carved zinc. So we need 1 board. We get 8 boards at a time, but, you know, that'll do. 68 panels, 18 slabs, 6 half layers, 20 vertical steps. Let's see if we got any copycat stuff in storage, by the way. We don't. Okay, what was it? 68 panels. So that's a stack plus 4. Panel. There we go. 68 panels. 18 slabs. There we go. 6 stacked half layers. Half panel, half layer. Vertical half layer. Oh god, there's so many different bits. Stacked half layer. Right, hang on a minute. Is that it? Copycat half layer? It says copycat stacked half layer. Oh, okay, we need a vertical half layer. For some reason we can't... We can stone cut these. Why is it not... Yeah. It says we can stone cut them in batches of 16. Is it this? It must be this. Copycats plus. Yeah, I think it's those. So we'll get 16 of those. And then 20 vertical steps. That's a beam. Ooh, a bit too many. Never mind. Cut calcite brick stairs. We've probably got those already. Yep. Only 2 of those. Shove everything in my backpack. 2 deployers, a display link. We may have deployers. We don't have deployers. How expensive are deployers? Electron tube, andesite casing, and a brass hand. Oh, God. Okay. So we're going to need brass. We're going to need quite a lot of brass. It's going to get quite expensive. Wait, how do we make a brass hand again? 4 sheets. So we're going to need 8 brass sheets. Can I sleep, please? How are you today? I'm pretty good, STFC. How are you doing? Okay. Let's go in the back door. We haven't been in the back door for a while. Oh, that's probably why. Right, 8 brass sheets. And then we also need 2 iron sheets. This machine is so slow. We really need to get faster machinery. That's what we're working on. Now, what game is this? It's Minecraft, Connor. Okay, there we go. 8 of those. 2 iron. Electron tubes. Do we have electron tubes? Oh, we got 1 electron tube. Have you built the train track yet, says STFC? We have the tiniest little section of train track that I built just as a tester, but we haven't started the full-scale rail network yet. There's still a few more bits that we need to automate first, but we will be getting on with that soon. Where are you from, says Connor? I'm from Doncaster, Connor. Okay, let's just go ahead and make... Yeah, why not? Let's just make a few rose quartz. Do we have sandpaper? We do. And since we're making extra rose quartz, we might as well make extra electron tubes as well. What mod pack is this, says Leo? This is a custom mod pack, Leo, called Create Ad Astra. You can download it from the Minecraft channel in my Discord server, if you remember. If not, there's a link in my bio. Do go ahead and join us if you're interested. Oh, I think... there we go. Brass hands. Andesite. We can make that in here. 2 brass hands. 2 electron tubes and 2 casings. And there's our deployers. Check those off the list. Display link. Ooh. They're quite expensive, aren't they? Why do we need a display? Oh, for the lift shaft. Right. Oh no, they're not that expensive. Just a little bit of copper. We'd best make a couple more of these as well, because we're going to need them for the other 2 floors. And get some copper pressed. In the meantime, encased chain drive, I think we might already have. I have to check storage. Chain... We got 2. Oh, they're super cheap anyway. Right. There we go. 5? How many did we need? 4. Okay, perfect. Are you at uni? I'm not. No, I graduated uni about 5 years ago. In 2020. And some redstone at the bottom. And there we go. There's our transmitters. We combine those with brass casings to get our display links. We'll probably need to make some more brass casings as well. What's the purpose of the train track? What's it going to do for you? The train track is going to bring materials from our mine. So currently, if we just... You can see on the map, our iron ore mine is nearly 2,000 meters away in that direction. So we need a train to go over there and pick up the iron ore and then bring it back here for us. And this is where it's all going to be processed into iron ingots. Same with all the other mining drills. We got copper over there, we got zinc over there, coal over there, and so on and so forth. Basically, we're just going to have trains to transport all of the materials from the mines to our various... to our processing plant. Fluid pipe. Yep, got some of those. Cross them off the list. 66 framed glass. That's going to be a little bit expensive. Could you please explain why you're trans and don't say just because I am? Just because I am, Monkey Boy. Okay, I think that'll be enough, actually. We should maybe... wait. Hang on. Just do half a stack. Just do half a stack. If we do half a stack, that'll get us exactly 66. 2 gearboxes. Not a problem. We might need some more small cogwheels. In fact, do we not have any small cogwheels at the minute? Oh, we do. There we go. 2 granite pill. Oh, that's just regular glass. I think. Do we smelt it again to make framed glass, or do we stone cut it? Okay. There we go. Now we got 66 framed glass. 2 granite pillars. We probably already have those. Yep. Easy. 3 iron catwalks. We might have those. Perfect. Easy. A lever. We don't have one in our backpack, but we should probably have one of those too. Lever. Perfect. Oh god. Light grey slashed loco metal. Okay, this is where it gets a bit more complicated. Light grey slashed loco metal is just light grey dye surrounded by loco metal. How do we make loco metal in the first place? I think we cut... Do we cut a block of iron, or do we cut a block of industrial iron, or something like that? Let's make another block of iron and see. Okay, there we go. That gets us 8 riveted loco metal. How much do we need? Only 2. But that's going to be 2 per floor, so that's going to be 6. And then we need 3 for inside the lift as well, so that's going to be 15. So we'd best go ahead and make a few more. Okay, there we go. And now we turn it into... Wait, do we colour it and then slash it? I don't think it really makes a difference. So make slashed loco metal. Oh shit, we used all the ink, didn't we? Oh no, we still got a bit more. And do we have bone meal? We do. So let's make a little bit of light grey dye. Surround it with loco metal. There we go. 16 slashed light grey slashed loco metal. Perfect. 2 mechanical belts. Yep, no problem. 1 mechanical press. That's a little bit more expensive. We might have one. Oh, we do have one. Good. We just so happen to have all of the expensive stuff. Because we've been stockpiling. We got plenty of pumps. Oh, shit, I just accidentally reloaded the shaders there. 37 metal girders. We got 34, but we can easily whip up a couple more of those. 3 iron ingots. We'll go and press those. 2 mud bricks. They're going to be a bit more expensive. Nixie tubes, I think a Nixie tube's literally just 2 electron tubes next to each other. Yep, perfect. Mud bricks are going to be tricky, though. Mud bricks are going to be a problem. Okay, girders sorted. I don't think... Do we even have mud? And also, why mud bricks? What are the mud bricks for? I can't actually remember. Where did we... Hang on a minute, I think I know. I think I remember where we used the mud bricks. Yeah, okay, so in the testing world I used mud bricks, but in this one I've used scoria instead. So we can just ignore the mud bricks. Well, actually, no, we probably can't ignore it because the schematic cannon won't let us ignore it. I mean, we can't be too far away from a mangrove swamp. And we might even be able to make mud. We might just be able to craft mud with this mod pack. We'll have a look. Wish I was at home playing video games. Oh, sorry, Charlie. Sorry you can't be at home playing video games today, Charlie. Mud. Can we make mud? We can mix dirt and water. Perfect. We can make mud with just dirt and water. Where are our buckets? There we go. And where is our dirt? Grab some from over here. There we go. Oh. No, we need to drop it in. Okay, so we can make 4 blocks of mud per bucket of water. So I guess we can tick mud bricks off the list. Okay, last 2 pages. We're nearly ready to build the first floor. How do we make mud bricks? Packed mud, which is mud and wheat, or mud and straw. Do we have wheat? Do we have straw? We have wheat. Okay, that gets us packed mud. That gets us mud bricks, and then we just carve these to make stairs. Perfect. Backpack's getting pretty full, but we're nearly there. Ochrum pillars. Brilliant. This is why I specifically went mining for ochrum. We need some of these. Bang. Ornate iron windows. Wait, do we need ornate iron windows? We might already have that. I mean, they're fairly cheap anyway. Glass. I think we can use regular Minecraft glass for this as well. Surrounded by wood chips. Or, wood chips? I meant iron ingots. What are you on about, wood chips? So we'll smelt a little bit more of this. Package frog ports. They're kind of expensive. Same with the packages and the redstone contacts. We'll come back to those. Scoria pillars times 38. We can make those right now. We're going to need a lot more of those for the other floors as well. I've got 2 stacks of scoria here, especially. So let's just go ahead and carve a stack of it. And that'll do us for now. Okay, and then iron nuggets. There we go. Perfect. That gets us the ornate glass. Okay, we'll come back to the frog port and all that stuff. 31 shafts. That's easy. Yep, we've already got those. 1 block of smooth stone and 5 stone bricks we already have in storage. Perfect. Stone button and 26 yellow industrial iron cage lamps. Okay. Why do we need 26 industrial iron cage lamps? Wait, the cage lamps are already in there. Okay, I'm just going to check those off. It might still want us to place them though. We'll see what happens. Redstone contacts. Do we have those? We got a couple. Enough for this floor, so we just need 2 packages and 2 frog ports. Packager is a block of cardboard, 4 iron, and 2 redstone. We're going to need to make more cardboard. Pulp, pressed pulp, that means saplings and water. Do we need cardboard for the frog ports themselves as well? I'm not 100% sure. Oh, we need more saplings than that. Surely we must have a backlog of birch saplings, right? Let me go up to the tree farm. We haven't even looked at the tree farm in, like, months because we've already got way too much birch wood, but I think there should be... Brilliant. There's loads of saplings in there. That'll do nicely. Okay, just chuck the lot in. What else do we need? 4 iron and 2 redstone. Okay, and then for the packages, slime balls, vaults, and andesite alloy. Do we have slime? I feel like we got slime from when we made the first lot of packages. We do. We don't have vaults, but they're cheap enough. Well, they're not really that cheap, but we can make them. It's 2 barrels, well, 2 more barrels. Would you ever stream on the Purple app and TikTok? And would I stream on Twitch? I've considered streaming on Twitch, yeah. A lot of people keep asking me if I ever plan to stream on Twitch, and the answer is I would like to, but I don't have any hard plans for that yet. It's definitely something that I could see myself doing in future, though. Or Kick, maybe. Probably not Kick. But like I say, YouTube, TikTok, not YouTube and TikTok, that's where I already stream. Twitch, I can definitely see myself doing, but like I say, I just don't have any hard plans to do anything on Twitch at the moment. So, what's up, Charlie? Okay, 2 blocks of cardboard, 4 iron ingots a piece, and 2 redstone. Oh, we got the perfect amount of redstone. Would you look at that? And with my backpack absolutely full to the brim, we literally can't put anything else in there. We got everything we need to build the bottom floor of the building, so let's go and do it. So we've already powered the schematic cannon. All we need to do is put the items in a chest next to it, and it'll start firing. In fact, let's fill the chest separately and then put it next to it. Okay, andesite funnels, girders, ladders, trapdoors. In fact, we can get all of this stuff out. Barrels, signs. Yep. Banners. That. I'll just get out everything that I can remember off the top of my head. It'll tell us if there's anything, you know, it'll tell us what it's running low on, so... Okay, let's put it down and let it just start doing its job. You ready? Missing item, scoria pillar. There you go. Oh, there it goes. Oh, it's working. It did a thing. It placed some blocks here. Hey, that's cool. Now I think it's just going to place the blocks in a completely random order, so we're going to have to keep constantly filling it back up, making sure that the right items are in the chest when they need to be. Light grey slashed loco metal. You see what I mean? Let's make this a double chest and just put a few more bits and pieces in there. Where's my other chest gone? Where's the other chest? I'd put the other chest inside it. Okay. Okay, what else do we need? The loco metal, definitely. Buttons, levers, signs. Yep, all of this stuff. If there's anything else it needs, I'm sure it'll tell us. Okay, off it goes. Oh, look at it. This is so cool. It stopped again. We are going to be constantly refilling this. We didn't put in mechanical belts in, that's why. It stopped again. The mud brick stairs. I knew we should have got all this stuff in the chest beforehand. Look at this though. Look at the lift shaft coming together. I'm really, really happy with the design of the lift shaft. It's going to be a lovely glass shaft with scoria pillars in the corners. It's going to look really cool. And this is really cool, you know, the fact that I'm not having to build it. It's just, you just put the things in and it literally fires them out of a cannon into the places that they need to be. It's so cool. Hi, how are you? I'm good, KD Contracting. How are you doing? Oh, it keeps running out of stuff, though. Okay, this is where we need the cage lamps. Ah, okay, I see the problem, because we... Right, is there no way to get it to skip a certain item? There we go. Oh, copycat stacked half layers. Oh shit, yeah, these we might need to place these ourselves as well, because it's not gonna... Oh, never mind, hang on. Are those not right? Oh, smooth stone it needs now. Jesus Christ. This honestly isn't worth it. We could have just built it by hand. It's pretty cool, though. It's pretty cool that it... If we'd have actually put the correct ingredients in, it would just do it all by itself. But obviously, we didn't, so we have to keep constantly making sure that it's got what it needs. Skip. Stop doing that. There we go. I'm off. No worries, Charlie. Thanks for joining. Stop. Just skip the cage lamps. Skip the goddamn cage lamps. We're using regular lanterns. Thank you. Skip the bloody cage lamp. Are you kidding me? Look at this lift shaft, though. Holy shit, this is so cool. It's gonna run out again, isn't it? It's gonna say it needs cage lamps again, I'm telling you. Hi, Riley. How are you doing? I'm doing really good. We got a new toy. We got the schematic cannon, which is currently building our base for us. It's really cool. Oh, look at that. Okay, so there's our first floor lift shaft complete. And look how swanky it looks. This is such a cool looking lift. And look at this, we got the call button here in place as well. It still needs wiring up, but this is going to show us what floor the lift's on, and it's going to let us call the lift to the current floor. And look at this new machine being built here. This is going to be our train track factory. Oh, it's run out again. Stone bricks, of course. Copycat folding doors. I think you can skip those. What the hell was that noise? What was... What's that? What's that? I don't like it. What is making that noise? What the fuck is that? Is it a backpack? If it's, I swear to God, if that's a monster, if that's a mob with a jukebox backpack, that sounds like a scary music disc being played. I'm gonna be brave. I'm gonna go and investigate. Oh God, there's mobs everywhere. Jesus. Okay, fuck this. I'm going straight back inside. We'll sleep in here. Are you being raided by the armies of the hells? Says Brian. That's what it sounded like, Brian. I really wasn't sure what was going on there. Like I say, I think it's a jukebox. I think there's a monster nearby with a jukebox backpack, and it's playing one of those really creepy sounding music discs. Can't seem to find them though. There. Listen. I hate that. Ah! I hate that so much. That's... Why? Leave me alone. Oh, okay, anyway. The good news is... We got a new building. We got a new machine here. The belt hasn't been connected up for some reason, but we got a new machine here. This is gonna... Right. I need you to shut up now. This is that's getting... I'm just blocking it out. There's a demon directly beneath the base, so I'm just blocking it out. But we got a new machine now that's gonna do train tracks. These chain conveyors are going to bring in wood from our new tree farm when we get that set up, so we're going to leave those disconnected for now. Oh, I think some stairs have been placed in the wrong orientation up there. Hold on. Oh. Oh, shit. We need to stop. I need to get a pickaxe that doesn't have efficiency 5. Just for when I need to mine one block at a time and not massive chunks at once. Right. I need you to shut up, please. Stop. I hate everything about this. My God. Okay. Stairs. But yeah, you can see what I was talking about if we look over. Oh, alarm! The alarm's working. Low diesel at the iron mine. Okay, do we have a full canister? We do. Okay, button didn't work. Button's still not working. And here was me thinking that it was actually working properly this time. Evidently not. But at least the alarm did go off. Again, it's the same problem we had before. The alarm does go off. You just can't reset it. There we go. Anyway, what was I saying? Oh, yeah, so that hole there, which I'm just going to patch up a little bit, that hole is where the materials from the new tree farm are going to go into the building and be processed into train track. We're going to make dark oak train tracks because I think it has a really cool look to it. How are we doing for biodiesel, by the way? We got 84 buckets. Nice one. We need a better way to refill the canisters as well, rather than just sticking them on the side of the machine there. And, oh, the potatoes are overflowing as well. I still need to fix the potato problem. There's a very, very serious issue with the machine just spitting out potatoes everywhere. I think the problem is these chutes keep getting filled with potatoes, and once there's a potato in there, the bone meal can't go into it until the potato's been emptied out, which is why we end up overflowing with loads of potatoes. Like, look, they're fucking everywhere. What is... Stop it. Remove these chutes. We just have such an excess of potatoes. Anyway, that's the first floor done. We've still got 2 more floors to do today. This stream might be a late one. I think the other thing I wanted to say earlier as well is now we're moving to a 2-week schedule. I think the streams might overrun a bit more often. Just because, you know, if I'm not going to get another chance to play this game for another 2 weeks, I don't mind, you know, staying a little bit longer than usual. So I'm not gonna overrun on purpose, but like I say, I think overruns might be a bit more likely in future, and I'm not quite as bothered about them. But there we go. That floor is now done. I guess... Oh, we still need to do some iron facades as well. There's a couple of things that the schematic cannon can't place. It can't place facades. There's a couple of other bits and pieces it can't do. So we will still have to go around once this is all finished and make sure that every machine is working properly. But the schematic cannon did build the lift shaft for us, and it did build our new... whatchamacallit? It built the new railway track factory. So it has worked. It has done its job so far. Let's move straight on up to the next floor and see what needs doing up here, shall we? Get the cannon out again. We need... Oh, we need the schematic table again. Let me just head back to base. When did you feel like you needed to make the change, if you don't mind me asking, says Patrick? I came out just over 4 years ago, Patrick. I do have a video about it if you want to know more, but it was 4 years ago that I really, you know, really realised that I was trans. Okay, floor 2. Floor 3 is the complicated one. Floor 3 is going to take a long time because there is a huge machine that goes on the top floor. We actually didn't use that much gunpowder either. That's a good sign. That's reassuring. Oh, I hear the diesel generators working away. Oh, there it is. Right. Oh, schematic not positioned. Right, okay. So this is the second floor schematic. And this is using some materials from a new mod, actually. You can... What have I just done? There we go. You can see the yellow warning strips there are from a mod that we haven't used yet called Blocks You Need. Okay, there we go. That's all lined up. Give it to the schematic cannon. Put the list in. I thought I'd pop in and say hello. Thanks, Strawberry Plant. How are you doing? Okay, another material list. God, there's quite a lot of stuff on this one as well. Let's get started. Oh, you can see the gap in the floor here as well, which is where the ingredients are going to start coming through from the top floor eventually. God, we got so much work to do. This is why I know today's stream feels a bit rushed, but there's so much stuff to get done, and I really want to get it done as soon as possible so that we can concentrate on some of the more exciting Ad Astra related stuff in the next stream. Not that Create isn't exciting, but like I say, we've been focused on Create for the last 15 episodes. I just really want to start getting started with some of the other mods. Okay, 3 cogwheels. Do we have those? We do. Ignore the folding doors. Caution wrap. Okay. Dark oak train track. We got train track, right? Yeah, we got train track. We got a display link. So much to do. So bloody much to do. Brass funnels. Caution wrap. Caution wrap is a big one. How do we make caution wrap? Hi, how are you? I'm good, thanks, Dagger. How are you doing? Okay, regular old caution wrap. No. Too expensive. Too expensive. We need steel factory blocks, yellow dye, black dye, and pig iron. I think we'll save that for another day. We need 81 of those as well, and we get 8 per go. So we need 11 lots of everything. That's expensive stuff. That's very expensive stuff. I mean, it depends how much these factory blocks cost. Scorched stone surrounded by iron, and scorched stone is made by re-smelting stone. I guess that's not too bad. How much would we need, though? If we need 11 lots. Oh, we just need 11 blocks then. Wait, no, hang on. Factory, yeah. No, we'd only need like 2 blocks, surely. I tell you what, let's do 4 blocks. 4 blocks of cobblestone. That's 3, not 4. 4 blocks of cobblestone and see how we get on. The problem is, though, how do we filter the recipe? Because isn't this just going to make... Like, if we re-smelt stone, it's just going to make smooth stone, right? We want it to make scorched stone. Which it's not going to make. It's going to make smooth stone. Yeah. God, these are so hard to see in the Just Enough Items menu. Scorched stone. Right, where's just a regular block of scorched stone? It just says re-smelt stone, but that doesn't work because that makes it into stone bricks. Well, that's a problem, isn't it? We'll come back to that. We'll come back to that. We need 75 shoots. Let's get started on those first of all, shall we? Let's just go right ahead and do a full stack of iron into sheets. And that's gonna... Wait, if we do a full stack of iron, that's gonna get us 4 stacks of shoots. Which might seem excessive, but we'll probably need them eventually, so... What the hell? Let's just do that. Okay, 82 copycat boards. Yeah, we just... Basically just more of the copycat stuff. 82 boards. Wait. No, not... Surely not 82 boards. What do we need 82 boards for? Oh, for the caution wrap. Okay, we're skipping the caution wrap, so we don't need 82 boards. We don't need the caution wrap either. We'll come back to that. Half panel, panels, slabs, stacked half layers, and vertical steps. Those are all fairly cheap. In fact, let's see what copycat stuff we've got already. Is that it? Well, we got those. What days are farming sims? On Fridays, Harper. That really is all we got on that front. Okay, let's go cut some more zinc. We should. Why is there not a stone cutter in here? We need to bring the stone cutter back in there. Okay, 68 panels, same as on the bottom floor. And we're also going to need a stack for the top floor as well, so we may as well just go ahead and make... Oh shit, we've run out of... Please tell me we haven't fully run out of zinc. We are running very low on zinc. Okay, the zinc situation is not good. 1 half panel and 18 slabs. Where's the slab? There we go. Okay, this might be a good time to go to the zinc mine then and set up a drill. Well, we need to refuel it, same as we done at the iron mine. So we're going to need a small water wheel and a cog wheel. Do we have a fresh canister, actually? We do, good, so we can do this right now. So all we need to do is remove this, dig a very small little trench here to put a bit of water in. Something else I wanted to do today, but we're probably not going to have time for, is setting up the alarm system to work with the other mining drills as well. Because at the minute it's only hooked up to the iron mine. But if the zinc mine runs out of fuel, we're never going to know. So we'll probably do that in the next stream. Like I say, unfortunately we're not going to get absolutely everything that I need to get done today. So we're still going to probably have one more stream of just messing about with the create stuff. But I am determined to get on to Ad Astra as soon as possible. Okay, there we go. Then get rid of that. Remove this, and full canister there. And the zinc mining drill's working again. Yay, we are now mining zinc. Good. Back to base. Okay, that iron is still being pressed. That iron has been smelted. I'm curious how much diesel we've got in the tank now, by the way, because the machine has been running for quite a while we've been faffing about. Oh shit. Oh! I just fell down the lift shaft. Ah, my ankles. Now, oh my god, look at that! 175 buckets of biodiesel? Holy shit. Okay, this machine... I think it's safe to say this machine's working properly now. I mean, it's still producing an excess of potatoes, but look at that. We've definitely got more than enough biodiesel to power all of our machines now. Look, 176 buckets we've got. We can refuel all of our machines. This is good. This is very good. When we first built the biodiesel generator a few weeks ago, this is what I was imagining. I was imagining a nice full tank of biodiesel Enough to fuel all of our different mining drills and all of our other equipment. And it's working brilliantly. Okay, there we go. Oh, God, my backpack's so full right now. Okay, we got the chutes. Did we get the steps? We got the slabs. We got the half panel. We didn't make any vertical steps, did we? Need 20 of those. That's probably a bit too much, but never mind. Oh, brass funnels as well. We can't skip over the brass funnels. They're kind of important. Electron tube, brass ingot, dried kelp. We have all of those. Somewhere. There we go. Okay, there's your 2 brass funnels. Encased chain cogwheel, 10 encased chain gear drives. We've almost got enough of those. You can never have enough encased chain drives, really, though. Your stream's very entertaining. I like that you talk a lot. Thank you, Fall. I think you've got to talk a lot, you know. I think it's just boring just watching a streamer just sat there in silence playing a game for 3 hours, you know. I try to keep the conversation going. Even when the chat's a bit quieter, like it is today, I still try and make sure that I'm not just sat in silence. Okay, in case... Oh, we're still short on... How are we still short on chain drives, man? I just made a bunch of them. Okay, now we've got enough chain drives. 7 fluid pipes. We don't have fluid pipes. Are you serious? And then we need 54 fluid tanks as well. We're going to need a lot of barrels because we're going to need a lot of item vaults too. In fact, if we turn ahead a few pages, 54 item vaults and 54 fluid tanks, and we need 1 barrel for each of those. Shit's gonna get expensive. How many pipes did we need again? 7. Oh, this will be enough. Okay, that's 12. So we can cross that off the list. Fluid tanks. Okay, we need 45 fluid tanks and 54 item vaults. So altogether, that's 99 barrels we need to make. We might need some more stripped oak logs. Actually, this is a good opportunity to get the stripped log farm working again. We haven't had that running for a while. Let's go and turn it back on. There we go. And that'll just carry on from right where it left off. I love that. This is one of my most favourite machines that we've built so far. I really love this thing. It's so cool. It's so cool. So that is now up and running again. Because we are going to need the wood. I think when you underestimate when you play Create, you underestimate how much wood you're going to need. But anything like item vaults and, you know, fluid tanks and stuff like that, all of those recipes require barrels, and barrels cost wood. Like, look at that. That's only 32 barrels. I need, like, another... quite a lot more. Okay, that's 63. That's 95. We needed 99, right? Okay, that's 105. That'll do. Do you play any sports, says Danny? I don't, Danny. I'm not really a sporty person. I like to exercise, but I prefer stuff like walking, cycling, you know, hiking, stuff like that. I'm just not a really sporty person. Would you watch any? No, I'm not really interested in watching sports either, to be honest. Okay, fluid tank is copper sheets. So we're going to need 90 copper ingots. Do we even have that much copper? I don't actually think we've even got that much copper. We don't. And you know what that means? It means we're going to have to go to the copper mine and set up another mining drill. Yay! Well, I say another mining drill. We already have a mining drill here, but we're going to need to modify it so that it works the same as the others. No, not those. Don't put the clipboard down. That better not have wiped the clipboard. Okay, it didn't. Good. Put that away, just to be safe. We need water. I should have brought some water with me. Your name's not Saul, it's Paul, mate. Nope, it's Saul. That's what it said on my birth certificate for the last 26 years. For those of you who don't know, Saul is my birth name. That is literally the name that my parents gave me on the day that I was born. And I'm actually named after Saul Hudson, better known as Slash, the lead guitarist of Guns N' Roses. Okay, ooh, not there. There. Okay, empty this canister. Fresh one there. Shaft there. And any second. There we go. That's up and running. Okay, we're now producing copper again. Lovely. Okay, all of our mining drills are now back in operation. All of the ones that we've built so far, anyway. We still do need to build a copper mining drill, a coal mining drill, and a gold mining drill. But we'll get to that. So we've now got 89 copper, and we need a 99, right? We don't need any. Oh, we need more for other stuff as well. Okay. Let's focus on the item vaults. I think they need plates as well. Yes, so we're going to need 54. We're going to need 108 iron ingots. Fortunately, we have way more iron than anything else. So okay, 108. 64 plus 44. Get pressing. Okay, what's next? Lever. 3 levers. They're cheap as chips. We can make those very easily. Cross those off the list. 3 more light grey / loco metal. I think, yeah, we made enough of that for the whole build. 6 mechanical belts. We are going to need more mechanical belts, actually. What's the kelp situation like? Let's see how many we can whip up with what we've got here. We're going to need a bit more than that. Okay, let's go grab some more kelp then. We need to start a kelp farm, by the way, quite soon, because we have deforested quite a large amount of kelp already. Well, I guess if we just don't cut them off at the bottom, they can regrow. Let's do that. There we go. I think that'll probably do for now. God, we're over halfway through the stream already. I really didn't think it was that late. But we got quite a lot done so far. There's still quite a lot to do, though. God, yeah, we really need a kelp farm. It's going to be a lot easier to harvest. There we go. Oh, wow. 5 stacks and a bit. That's good. That's probably going to be more than enough for at the moment. Lovely. In fact, I think we'll just cook 1 stack of it for now. There we go. And then chuck the rest in here and we can make more as and when required. I'm going to chuck some of this other stuff away as well. We really... Our inventory's a bit clogged up with shit that we don't need right now. Our vault is also getting clogged up with shit that we don't need as well, though, which is a bit of a problem. We might need to think about a more permanent storage solution in future as well. Are we going to have enough scoria, by the way? We might not. God, look at all this shit. We've got so much crap. But so much useful crap as well. So most of it we actually do need. Right, can I sleep, please? Can I sleep, please? Please let me sleep. There should be an automatic sleeping upgrade for the backpack where you just immediately go to sleep as soon as it's dark enough. I'm sure that wouldn't be an annoyance. Oh shit. Oh fuck, we put the kelp on the wrong belt and now it all got destroyed. Never mind. Try again. We were supposed to put it under the campfire. Okay, so we got iron pressing, we got kelp smelting, we've got mechanical pump. We've got a mechanical pump, right? I think we got spare mechanic. Yeah, we do. We got plenty of pumps. Okay, so we can cross that off the list. 2 metal brackets. Do we have brackets? We got a bracket, but we can easily whip up some more of those as well. Kelp, we need 4 conveyor belts. Okay, bingo, cross those off the list. Metal girders, we'll need to press more metal for those as well. Nixie tubes we got, ochre pillars, ornate iron windows. We got all of those in our backpack right now. Parallel gearbox is going to be interesting. We haven't used those yet either. They're from another new mod in the pack called... wait, what is it called actually? It's called Create Connected. The parallel gearbox is like a regular gearbox, but it doesn't reverse the direction of a shaft going straight through it, which is very handy for certain, you know, certain situations. So we need one of those. And it's just a regular gearbox with a large cogwheel next to it. There we go. Parallel gearbox. Come back to the portable interfaces. Do we have redstone contact? So we have one redstone contact. Good. Do we have a redstone link? We don't have a redstone link. Scoria pillars times 38. We'll need to craft a few more of those. Okay, cross those off the list. 29 shafts, 1 smooth stone, 1 stone button. We got the button. We may need more shafts, though. There we go. That takes care of that. Get some more andesite alloy out. Good. Track buffer and train station we'll come back to. 6 vault terminals. Okay, we're actually making pretty decent progress at the moment on the second floor. We can skip the cage lamps. 6 vault terminals. Those are going to be... Well, they're fairly cheap. 6 logs, 6 glass, 6 iron ingots. Okay, maybe not. Oh, we got them the wrong way around, that's why. Oh, these don't... Oh, they do stack, but you can't... Oh. They have a max stack size of 2? Okay, weird. Not to worry. Okay, so this should make 54 vaults. Bingo. Look at that. Cross those off the list. Cross the vault terminals off the list. Okay, so what's letting us down at the minute? Fluid tanks, which we need copper for. Framed glass times 66. Do we have framed glass? We don't, but we can easily whip some more of that up as well. Three gearboxes. They're cheap. If we can find the cogwheels. There we go. 1, 2, 3. 1 granite pillar. We probably got 1 in storage. Granite. There we go. Okay, we are making good time to place the next floor before 5 o'clock. Right, frame glass. And a little bit more frame glass. Oh wait, we need to... That's what I meant to get out. There we go, 66 framed glass. So we just need the fluid tanks, metal brackets, metal girders, and the interfaces. Okay, let's work on the metal brackets and girders. If I can spell properly, a bracket is... Oh, we don't actually need any... we don't actually need any plates for this. It's all ingots and nuggets. There we go. But we do need sheets for the girders. We make 8 at a time, so let's go for 12 times 8. No, 4 times 8. That's 32. That's not going to be enough, though, is it? We need 50. How many have we got? We got 5, so we effectively need 45. So that's going to get us 24. That's 32. That's 40. 3 more. And that's 45. Okay. Bingo. Okay, girders done. What's next? Portable fluid interface and a portable storage interface. We may have one of those. We don't. Interface. A chute. Okay, well, they're cheap as chips again. There's a portable fluid interface, and there's a portable storage interface. Okay, next up, a redstone link, track buffer, and a train station, and that's it. Redstone links are they're not too expensive, but they're a little bit pricey. Especially when we're struggling with copper at the minute. I'm hoping the mining drill has dug out a fair bit of copper for us, because we're going to need quite a lot of it. Train station. Right. We haven't actually got onto train stuff yet, so we haven't made any train casings. So we might be about to get an achievement. Oh, we need redstone as well. Back to the main vault. Okay, there's our transmitter. Wait, was it transmitter and andesite casing? Yep. Okay. Cross that off the list. What about track buffers? Oh, the headstocks are quite expensive. Okay, a block of industrial iron, 4 iron sheets, a shaft, and a nugget. And industrial iron is 9 industrial iron ingots, or we can superheat and mash a block of iron. I think that's going to be the better option. Let's do that. How much iron... Oh god, have we really used that many iron ingots? We've gotten through like 8 stacks of iron ingots today. Good god. Okay, heat the blaze burner. Please produce the correct thing. Thank you. Okay, then it was... for a Lincoln pin. 4 iron plates. We haven't even done the top floor yet. We might not even be able to afford to do the top floor today, because of how much material we still need. Oh, and we need a shaft, right? Lincoln pin, there we go. One of those. And then the buffer is 3 girders. Oh, the girders are in our bag. What are we missing? Oh, we need to make a headstock. Well, that's just 3 slabs. Okay, now we make the buffers. God, what? They're very expensive, but they're really cool. Okay, cross buffers off the list. It's literally just the train station and the fluid tank that we need now then. Yeah. Let me go and sleep first though. Okay, so we're going to need to make our first bit of train casing. We haven't done train casing yet. But you need crushed obsidian for it. So it's fairly expensive. We need a sturdy sheet. Wait, do we? Actually, we might have a... No, we don't have a sturdy sheet. But we do have a couple of obsidian, so we can make a sturdy sheet quite easily. You need a sturdy sheet with lava deployed on it. Oh, bit of an exposed chain drive there. That's for the... we might have to do something about that. Could we maybe move it a couple of blocks to the side? I just don't really want that to be visible from outside. It looks a bit messy. If it was 2 blocks to the side, we could maybe cover it up. You know, we could disguise it subtly. So let's do that. We'll move it to here. There we go. And then put the gearbox there. Shaft there. That shouldn't affect anything, really. And it just, like I say, from outside, it'll be a little bit easier to cover that up. Okay, 2 powdered obsidian. Now, to make that into sturdy sheets, we just deploy lava on it and then squash it twice. We've definitely made sturdy sheets before, but I can't remember... what. Oh, we used them to make the big mining drills, didn't we? Yeah, that'll be easier to cover up. Now, do we have any lava in the spout? We do. Good. Of course, it uses half a bucket at a time, though. We're only going to need 1 casing for now, though, so... The sturdiest rocks. Lovely. Okay, iron around a compass, around redstone gives us a compass. Combine that with a... Oh no, wait, we need a train casing, which is a obsidian sheet deployed on a brass casing. Like this. There we go, the locomotive age. Ta-da! We're finally ready to start doing train stuff in the next stream. We just need the fluid tanks. Let's go check out the iron drill, I guess. The copper drill, sorry. Oh! Oh, thank God, we got 500 iron ingots in storage. That's helpful, I didn't realise. I mean, we can probably keep them in there for now, but that's very good news. Oh, I forgot to mention as well, actually. It completely slipped my mind, but I have removed the original the original biodiesel plant. You might remember in a previous stream we had the biodiesel plant up here, but now that it's inside the main building, I've cleared this space, and this is where we're going to eventually build another tree farm for the dark oak that we're going to need for the train tracks. Okay, head into the iron mine. We don't actually need to be here, do we? We need to be at the copper mine. Lovely. Very quiet stream today, I've got to say. I'm not complaining. It's nice to have a quiet stream every now and then when the, especially when the farming sim streams get so busy. But yeah, normally we even on Farm Sim Friday, we even on Minecraft Monday, we normally get a few more people than this. So, wonder where everyone is. Oh, for fuck's sake, we need to press it all, don't we? Okay, we need 45. We need 90. That's 90. Okay. That is the last thing on the list, though. Then we've got the fluid tank. So actually, we can start building the second floor right away. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll go ahead and put down the chests. But I'm going to take the gunpowder out so that it doesn't start building until we've actually got all the materials in. And this time we're going to make sure that all the materials are in. Okay, take the gunpowder out. Oh, it's already fueled though. We can pause it though, can't we? Yeah, okay, we can have it paused. So let's start at the beginning and make sure we got everything in there. 3 adjustable chain gear shifts and 2 brass tunnels. Where are the adjustable... Oh, they're encased... Right, okay. We've not made the right thing. I thought they appeared twice. Wait, can we... Oh, we can make more. Okay, not to worry, because we do have exactly 3. We're skipping the caution wrap. We need 75 shoots. So 64, 65, 6, 7, 8, 9, 70. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Bingo. We're going to make sure we got the exact right amount of everything this time as well. 3 cogwheels. Oh god, we're running low on those. 82 copycat boards we're skipping. We're skipping the folding doors. We need 1 half panel, 68 panels, and 18 slabs. Where's the 68 panels? Okay, we apparently forgot all about those. 6 layers and 20 steps, though. We do have those. There we go. 3 dark oak train tracks and 1 display link. Wait, 3 dark oak train tracks? What? Oh, because there's some already in place. That makes sense. Where's the display link gone? Okay, let me just head back and grab 68 copycat panels. We might not get this done today, everybody. We're already in the final hour. Zinc, anywhere? Thank you. Uh, 68, yeah, we got enough of those. Good. Press those. I am excited for the second floor to be done, though, because this is This floor's looking pretty barren at the minute. I mean, the top floor's looking barren as well, but... Okay, we got those. 1 chain cogwheel and 10 chain drives. And of course we're 1 chain drive short. There we go. 10 chain drives, 1 chain cogwheel. 7 fluid pipes. We need more fluid pipes. Come back to those. 66 framed glass. We've got... There we go. 3 gearboxes. And 1 granite pillar. 54 item vaults, 3 levers, and 2 loco metal. Six belts, 1 pump, 2 brackets, and 50 girders. Where's the pump? There. And where's the girders? There. Nixie tube, Okram pillars, ornate window, parallel gearbox. Okay. There's the ornate windows, there's the 2 interfaces, there's the parallel gearbox, and there's a Nixie tube. Redstone contact. God, there's so many ingredients. Redstone link, 38 pillars, 29 shafts. Hang on, 38 pillars. 29 shafts. 1 smooth stone, 1 button, 1 track buffer, and 1 station. Buffer, button, smooth stone, station. Where's the station gone? Right there. Vault terminals and cage lamps. There we go. That's it. We just need the copper. So we need 3 more pipes, which are very... Oh, never mind. We don't need 3 more pipes. We got the pipes. We just need the fluid vaults then. The fluid tanks. And that's it. Floor 2 is ready to build. Okay, head inside. Grab these. Get the barrels out. Oh, please tell me we've got enough. Yes, perfect. We needed 45. Okay, here we go. You ready? We're firing up the schematic cannon. We've made sure it has absolutely everything it needs except for the hazard stripe concrete, but no worries about that. We set it to skip those and go. And it shouldn't stop working this time. It should have everything it needs to just build the whole thing with no pauses. It seems to place the blocks very randomly. Or does it... It might go layer by layer. I think it goes... Yeah, it looks like it's going layer by layer. Let's go up the ladder a bit so we can actually see what it's doing. Look at that. So what it's building over there is the equipment for unloading the train. Hold on. It's building some storage vaults along here, which is where the... Oh, they'll be grey until they're fully assembled, but these storage vaults are where the smelted ingots are going to go. This that's being built here is... This is going to unload the ore off the train. and this is going to load fuel onto the train. This obviously is the next floor of the lift shaft, and this is going to take zinc ingots down to the train track factory. Look at it go. Okay, it is going to place the vault terminals in the wrong place. Are you joking? Are you fucking joking? There's no shot. Are you actually joking? Okay, let me go get a Silk Touch pickaxe. We just broke one of the vault interfaces. Because apparently they're breakable. Thank God we got a Silk Touch pickaxe. It's still building. Look at how quickly it's doing this as well. It really is making light work of this. Okay, so these actually don't drop anything even if broken with Silk Touch. So, note to my future self, don't use the schematic cannon to place vault interfaces, because they don't get placed in the right place, and you can't break them once they've been placed. How do we make those? They're still fairly cheap to make. We probably whip up some more. We're literally one block of glass short. I'm going to let this keep building. We'll go whip up some more of those. But yeah, good thing to know for future reference. Okay, there we go. In the backpack. And yep. Am I going to have to manually do 6 of these? And they're not stackable. There we go. Hey, Charlie, how you doing? Welcome back. Is that schematic cannon still going, or is it done? It's... Oh, whoa. Oh, what's happening here? Okay, I think there might have been a slight issue in the placement of some of these chutes. There's a bit of an overlap there. Although it sounds like it's just making the machine work even quicker, which I'm not complaining about. This has gone weird as well. There we go. Okay, the schematic cannon is done. And there are a couple of leftover ingredients, but nothing serious. So put down these vault terminals in the right places this time. And we can pick this back up. And there's our second floor of the lift shaft complete as well. This has gone weird too. I'm not sure what's... Not sure what that's all about. Place this belt in a bit of an odd position. There we go. Everything still seems to be working up there, though. There's a couple of things there that have been placed wrong as well. We might have to do a bit of fiddling off camera just to fix a couple of little broken bits. You can see not everything's been placed in quite the right place up there. But on the whole, it's done a pretty good job. In fact, if we head up there now... there might not be that much to fix, to be honest. Okay, so there was definitely supposed to be a belt here. And I think this belt was supposed to go along here. Yeah, the schematic cannon's not perfect. It definitely seems to have placed some stuff in not the best places. Also, I'm pretty sure there was supposed to be a gearbox in the middle there. Hold on a second. Yeah, it's definitely... It's definitely missed a few spots, which is a bit annoying. Because it means I'm going to have to do a lot of fixing off camera to make this all work the way it's supposed to do, and the way it should work in, you know... Quite honestly, it could just be because this shaft is moving and it can't place anything on a shaft that's already in motion. I'm just... Let me see. Let me see. I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll head downstairs. I'm going to turn off the diesel engine for a minute. And we'll see if that allows us to place in the spots that weren't placed in before. Because like I say, I think what's happening is it can't place in spots where there are contraptions moving. What do you mean empty schematic? What, did it use the schematic up? Oh, that's bollocks. Okay, hold on. I don't think we're getting the third floor done today, everybody. I really don't think we're getting the third floor done today. We've only got 40 minutes left, and we need to gather a frankly insane amount of material for the top floor, so... Unfortunately, it's going to be another 2 weeks before we get another chance, so... I am quite disappointed that we couldn't manage it today. Okay, let's rotate this all the way around. Push it into place again. There we go. And what I think should happen is we'll generate a new materials list. There we go. Okay, so... Oh, no. It's still not going to let us do that. Oh, that's really annoying. Okay, I'm going to have to do some off-camera work to get that working properly then. All we can do is just build the top floor as originally planned, and I'll have to fix whatever's gone wrong off-camera. Which isn't much, to be fair. It's a little bit... You know, it's a little bit scuffed up here. Like I say, you can see where it's gone wrong. Like, there was supposed to be a block here, and you can see where it hasn't placed it, and I think it hasn't placed it because this was already rotated. But something like that we can easily fix, because we can literally just put an encased cogwheel there, you know? I mean, we could do that right now. There you go. That's one problem solved. But there's quite a few more problems. There's this, which I don't even know what's going on up there. Let's go up. Let's climb up to the rafters. Climb up on the top scaffolds and see what's happening. Like, what's like this? What's this here? What's this? What is this even supposed to be? Oh shit, we're out of iron. Out of diesel. Let me just reset that alarm. Still doesn't work. Do we even... Where's our biodiesel? Oh, for fuck's sake. Right, just ignore the alarm. I'll fix that in the morning. We need to go and sleep before we get shot at. Too late. Everything's falling apart. I'm losing control. Just sleep quickly. Right. Shut up, alarm. Where's my canister? There, it's empty. Right, we need to refill this, quick. Thank you. Something else we need to fix next time. Make the fucking alarm work properly. Okay, there we go. Right. Looks like we're going into overtime today, folks, because I'm determined to get this top floor done, and we've only got half an hour left. So I think let's just say we're going to overrun a bit. Okay, back to what I was doing. There is supposed to be a belt here, a really long belt, like the longest possible belt, to there, which for some reason it won't let me place, even though it is long enough. Ow, whoops. So the maximum length for a belt is 15 blocks. There we go, that does fit. Now, there's no way to get under it though. Right. We do have a slight problem. We can't actually climb on the top girders anymore because there's so much stuff up here that blocks our path. Ow. So we might have to resort to using ladders quite a lot. There's supposed to be a board. There's supposed to be a copycat board here without... Right. There's supposed to be a copycat board there with an ochre pillar on it, and then an ochre pillar there, and a button to call the lift. Thank you. This belt here's wrong. It's supposed to go... I don't know where it's supposed to go. It might actually be all the way across there. Right, there, and there. Okay. Is that turning the right way? No. Why is that not turning the right way? Oh, we're going to have to do so much work off camera to make this actually work the way it's supposed to work. I'm going to just go and build the top floor. I'm going to build the top floor, I'll fix it all off camera, and next time we play, it'll all be magically working again. And no one will ask any questions about how I got it to work, and definitely didn't go into creative mode and cheat. Why is your camera frozen, says Gag? Is my camera frozen? It is. Okay, 1 second. Restart split cam. What? Oh. Okay, can you start working again now? Why? Why? Oh, for fuck's sake. You are joking. Why? Okay, so my camera's frozen, and it apparently won't fix itself. I'm close to losing it today. This is... I really don't need this. What? Hold on. Right, split cam. Why is it... For fuck's sake. It's doing it on YouTube as well. My camera's just completely frozen. Why? But for... Okay. Has that fixed it? No. What? Okay, I really don't know what to do, because I'm going to have to... I might have to restart my entire PC. I genuinely don't know what's caused this, but for some reason my fucking camera's frozen on TikTok and YouTube, which has never happened before. Okay, I might have to go away real quick, everybody. I will try and be back on as soon as possible. I'm going to restart my PC and then relaunch. I've tried relaunching my streaming software and it hasn't done anything. So I'm going to restart the stream and I'll be back in like 5 minutes. I will try to be as quick as I possibly can. I've never had this happen before. I've had the camera freeze on TikTok before, but it's frozen on YouTube as well, which never happens. And like even when I completely close split cam, hold on.